In this video, I'm going to be exposing one of, if not the biggest scams in the music industry that there is, vocal presets. Now, not only am I going to be exposing vocal presets in themselves and why they are a complete waste of money, but I'm also going to be digging into the dark truths about the creators who sell these vocal presets and how they are making a profit off of vulnerable music artists just like you who just want to make their music sound good. I'm also going to be going into how they completely control the things that you see by illegally copyright striking videos so that the negative videos that people make, such as I, on their vocal presets get taken down so that you can't see the negative sides of what's going on. Now, I didn't want to make a video like this because I don't like to get into beef. That's not how I am. I just like to provide value and help people get better at music. But there's something recently that has been brought to my attention that I think is absolutely bullshit. And I think once you see it too, you are really going to see the true colors of the creators inside of this genre. Just to preface this, I am actually going to start out by contradicting myself. Vocal presets in themselves can be good. You do have a chance of paying $30 to $50 for the vocal preset that these people sell, and they do end up actually sounding good on your vocals. But here's the problem. Vocal presets, unless they are made specifically for you, are made with someone else's voice. And what does this mean? If we take a look at this equalizer inside of one of my presets that I've created for my own personal voice, you can see here I'm removing certain frequencies at very specific parts of my voice, and these little dips in the EQ are essentially just removing the bad parts of my vocals that don't sound good, and I'm cleaning up my vocals. But now let's use some logic here. Are the bad parts of my vocals inside of this EQ right here going to be the same places that your vocal has bad frequencies? Is your voice identical to mine? Do we have the exact same frequencies in our voice? No. And this is exactly where you run into problems. Because vocal presets are framed as this instant solution to your shitty mix, you are completely bypassing all of the training that your ears needed to do to pick up on when your vocals actually sound like shit. Meaning that you can throw a preset on, but you're not going to know what frequencies need to be turned down or removed or tweaked. You're not going to know how much compression you should have on and things of that nature. And what does this mean for you? It means that you could technically use a preset and it sounds good to your ear, but you don't realize that it actually sounds like shit in reality because you genuinely don't know any better. And in the end, how are you going to know any better? By learning to fucking mix. Now, like I mentioned earlier, vocal presets can sound good. Like, I've been mixing for 6 years and I use my own vocal presets. They're just easy to use and they are very simple to do. But even though I've already made these presets to my voice because I know how to mix, I still have to know what the fucking knobs do inside of all of the plugins in order to make it fit onto the song that I'm making. Like, if you use your head, it's obvious that mixing isn't as simple as just dragging a file on and it working for every single fucking song that you make. Like, that's just not how it works. But this is exactly how the creators are taking advantage of. Imagine this, you are completely brand new to FL Studio, you barely even know how to use any of the buttons inside of the DAW, and you want to sound good, so you Google it, like any other person would. The first video that pops up is by this guy, so you click it and watch it. Keep in mind, when you are watching it, you have absolutely zero knowledge as to what the fuck you're doing, and this guy just simply drag and drop something on his vocals, and it sounds incredible. You don't even need to learn any of these plugins or do any of the complex stuff. All you have to do is go in the link in the description, buy their $40 product, and your issue is solved. And then after you purchase it, you are essentially in the same spot as you started. You don't know how to mix, you haven't trained your ears to tell if you suck or not, and you've learned absolutely nothing. And honestly, at this point, it's all down to luck for you. Your microphone volume isn't the same volume as the person who created the preset. Good luck knowing how to change the compression threshold. You have a deeper voice than the person that created the preset? Well, good fucking luck knowing how to EQ more of the low ends out of your vocals than they needed to in order to clean up the low end frequencies. Oh, and by the way, I didn't throw a screenshot of this in this PowerPoint, but you don't get refunds for this, which is like also another bullshit thing. Like, any sort of person online who offers something that's info product or like something where the customer's taking the risk, the seller should always give refund offers, but there's no refunds on these, which is It's kind of awkward. What this means is that you are going to need to learn mixing either way, and any single person in the world who already knows how to mix will easily be able to tell you that once you do know how to mix, you will know how to make a vocal preset. It's just that simple. Like, there's no sort of magic formula that these guys have. They just learned how to mix, and that's just the harsh truth. You're gonna have to learn how to mix. Now, if you want to save yourself the time that it took me to learn mixing, aka 6 fucking years, you can click the first link in the description. In that video, I will teach you how to learn to mix and master way faster by saving you all of the time from watching these boring mixing videos and saving you from having to get scammed from these fucking vocal preset videos and all of that bullshit. And as well as that, for the next few students who join through that link will also get a vocal preset archive of mine as a completely free bonus, which is a forever updating list of vocal presets from whichever artist you see here. You will also be able to request presets whenever you want, so I'll go through and make them. Now, yes, I get it. I'm talking shit about vocal presets and I'm telling you not to buy them. This is literally just for completely free, on top of if you join inside of this link. So you're not actually paying for this, you're getting it for free if you get the other things that I show you on that page. So if you want access to that, you can click the first link in the description. Literally just go watch the video and see what you all get and then decide if you want it or not. But yeah, click the first link in the description and go check it out. Now we're going to talk more about the creators that make these videos, specifically the top creator. Now this isn't to slander all of the creators in this niche because there are some that are genuine. I've talked to a few, but I'm just sharing my experiences with the top dogs, or top dog, I guess you could say. But as for the other ones, I have no sort of opinion on them other than the fact that I think vocal presets are shitty. So about a year ago, I made a video titled "Is Gunner a Scammer? The Truth About Vocal Presets," as you can see here. And in the screenshot, as you can see, it was copyright striked by assuming you can guess who. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, Sunlight, what did you do wrong? Did you leak his presets? Did you slander his name? Did you do something wrong in the video? No, I quite literally took his vocal presets, dragged them on like he did in his videos, and then ranted about how I thought that it personally was not worth the money because this isn't good enough and I'm gonna need to tweak it to make it sound good, which means I'm gonna have to learn mixing. Essentially the same shit that I've talked about in this video. And this just essentially tells us that he is doing everything he can to control your perception of his product because he knows that his market doesn't know any better, and if they had any sort of awareness of the situation whatsoever, of what reality actually is, they wouldn't buy this shit. I also find it quite odd that one of his close friends made this video right here showcasing the presets, and it's been up for 2 years, but it was never taken down. And you would wonder why, but then you realize that the entire video was to show the vocal presets in good light, and as well as that, the man has an affiliate link in the description, meaning that he is getting paid to make this video from Gunner. But when my video quite literally showed my opinion, I talked about it and how I personally just did not think it was worth it, it gets illegally striked from him because apparently I leaked his presets, which, and by the way, I did not leak a single preset, but this is how he got it taken down. This is what he told YouTube, which is illegal because he quite blatantly lied. Now, you can't be mad at this guy for trying to make money. I mean, everyone's trying to make money, and if you were in his position, you'd probably do the same shit. I kind of find it shitty that he's taking advantage of people that just do not know any better, and I just wanted the awareness to be out there. You can decide from what you want, how you feel about it. Obviously, the guy is not going to show you the negative side, so I'm here to show you the negative sides, and if you still want to buy it, then that means his product is good and it's worth it. And if this sways how you feel about it and it makes you not want to buy it, then it's probably not a good product. And realistically speaking, if you want to run a business long term, your product sucks, you're gonna get destroyed by your competition, and that's unfortunately what's probably going to happen with this. It's just how things work. Now, some other things. His other brand that he runs to sell physical products, as you can see here, he's selling these very clearly expensive and high quality pop filters and mic shields. $59, $85, which seems like a pretty good idea considering you were buying them from his company. I mean, it's crazy. This guy literally makes his own pop filters and makes his own mic shields and blah blah blah. If you by the way, I didn't find the exact ones, but like if I look long enough, yeah. One last thing, in one of his recent videos, he is reselling presets that he has already sold before. He quite literally took the preset he sold before, renamed the file, and reposted it on his website as a different artist. And you can clearly see him admitting to it here, and he admits it in the entire video. In my opinion, this is fucking crazy to do, considering your entire target market is people that essentially just do not know what they are doing. Therefore, even if you do tell them that it is a different preset you've already sold and it's just renamed, they don't know what the fuck that means. Like, that's just how things go. And I find it kind of awkward that he replied to a comment making sure that he backs himself up like he did here 2 weeks ago, but then 3 weeks ago that asks why he literally just double purchased a preset because he's literally reselling the same preset, he still hasn't replied to. And just a quick reminder for you all, no refunds. This video is not me trying to virtue signal or seem like I am some god that's just above all people. It is very clear once you gain the awareness that the videos that this creator makes, every single video is just a promotion, and when you start to realize it, you start to kind of get pissed off because you realize how much of a cash grab all of this is. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't want you to actually get better at music. That's just the harsh truth. And unfortunately, when this is the type of business you run and you don't actually provide value to a marketplace, eventually people, when they gain the awareness to realize, your business falls off, and that's just how shit goes. So hopefully this is a wake-up call to some people, and if this video does get taken down, you know exactly why. This will be my last time talking about this. I just hope that this helps at least someone from not falling for this entire rabbit hole of essentially what I would consider a scam. If you want to support me at all, you can follow my Instagram on the screen right here. You can leave me a follow. It helps me get more bitches because I have a higher follower count, and more clout, more bitches. So if you want to help me out, I helped you at all with this video, follow me on Instagram and like my recent post, and yeah, bye.